So a couple of weeks ago, we covered the huge drama surrounding Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, and how she can't seem to stop embarrassing him. It's been pretty much nothing but drama for the couple these last few years. First starting with August Alsina revealing that he has slept with Jada.
So what was the real situation with Jada Pinkett Smith? Because I don't know if you were pursuing her or you guys had just a close family type of relationship.
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times, and it, not involving romanticism. He gave me his blessing, and I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, and I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her.
Then Will Smith embarrassing himself in front of the whole world by slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. Then cursing at Chris for making a joke about his wife after the slap.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Jada recently also claimed that she was shocked that Will got up there and smacked Chris because they're not together anymore and hadn't been for some time.
Will then went on a profane tirade warning Chris not to mention his wife's name. Jada couldn't believe what she was hearing.
What is going on? Now, first of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. I'm like, what is going on right now?
Keep my wife's name
out of your mouth, right? And I'm like, but now I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on.
She also embarrassed Will in front of the world by having him on our Facebook show, The Red Table Talk, where they discussed this whole situation with August she called an entanglement. Well, recently Jada went on a press tour to promote her new book called Worthy, in which she would not shut up about herself and Tupac, how Tupac was her soulmate and the love of her life, and how much Tupac loved her, just embarrassing Will even more. There was a problem with her Tupac love story though. It seems like most of it was a lie.
She specifically said she went to see him. This was not on the phone.
Book when I go to see him in Rikers, probably one of the more painful parts. Seeing him there, the condition that he was in, and having to leave him there.
Cool. So prior to going into Rikers, Tupac already had a girlfriend named Keisha. He proposed to Keisha, her words, in a September 2011 interview. He proposed to Keisha before he even went into prison. They were already engaged. He got married in April. And in the time that he got sentenced and was taken to prison, Keisha actually moved closer to be by him and be by the prison and saw him on a near daily basis.
When he asked me to get married, he was at Rikers.
So you're telling me that in the 3 to 4 week window that he was at Rikers, engaged to another woman who had moved closer to the prison and was there almost every day, Tupac proposed to Jada.
Someone that's very close to Tupac has even come out and said that she wouldn't be the type of girl that Tupac would have messed with anyway.
What you think about the people, man, that feel like Chris Rock, he went too far by calling Jada a
I agree. She put them in harm's way. She's not a woman. You got to call her what it is, And I'm tired of her always talking about Tupac would have did. Tupac wouldn't have with her. Tupac wouldn't have with her. I'm tired of that story. It would have never went down. Oh, Tupac. I know Tupac. Tupac wouldn't have been with you. And I'm just tired of this mindset some women have. They think that whether it happened 20, 30 years ago, a nigga still gonna with you. It would have went. Tupac was a boss. He was very intelligent. The nigga cut off Madonna, dog. That's how cold Tupac was. Madonna. You got to be a cold nigga to break off with Madonna. I'm sorry.
So it's been weeks since she went on her little shit on Will press tour, and we finally have some numbers for the sale of her book. I'm happy to announce that Jada's book absolutely flopped in sales. I guess people weren't really interested in reading about her entanglements and her fake love stories about Tupac. People didn't really care to read about her life story after all the embarrassment she's put Will through. I guess she thought that if she came out talking about her love for a man that's been dead for 20 plus years at this point, people would care. Like, come on, let that man rest in peace already. Anyway, her book barely even cracked Amazon's top 100 bestsellers list. Her book was sitting at 81st place on the list. On the Barnes & Noble's list, her book didn't even crack the top 100, and the Kindle version had only sold 2,700 copies in the first week. The rating for the book was also sitting at a 3.8 with only 453 reviews, and compare that to Will's book that's on the same page when you search for her book on Amazon, which is sitting at a nice 4.8 with almost 24,000 reviews. I guess karma really is a bitch, and it looks like she came to collect from Jada. I'm not going to talk too much about this woman, just wanted to hop on here and do this quick little video and give you guys an update on the whole book situation. It seems like Jada will stop at nothing to try and get some sort of relevancy again. She just hasn't been relevant since the time she did The Matrix, and I think that's really been bothering her for a long time. I just really wish that for his own sake and image, Will would just officially divorce himself from Jada. He's never truly loved that man, and the only reason I think she got married to Will was because she got pregnant with his son. I wouldn't even put it past this woman to have even closed her eyes during the deed with Will and picture Tupac on top of her instead. The man's been dead for over 2 decades and she's still talking about him. But enough of what I'm saying here, guys. I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Peace.